Hello, this is the 5th video of my particle sim. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I highly suggest you watch them, but I'll explain how it works. There are 3 particles. Red is attracted to blue, but blue is neutral to red. The asymmetric attraction allows this pair to move. Blue is attracted to green, but green is neutral to blue. Finally, green is attracted to red, while red is neutral. All 3 together close the triangle, turning the movement into spin. An important structure I will use is this one right here, that blue holds the 2 reds very weakly, so almost anything can take a red. It can also preserve a pair, so it won't crash into anything. This structure has 3 versions, as do most of the structures in this sim. Another important structure I will use is this thing. It is important because it can transfer to pairs. Alright, enough with the boring stuff. A pair will be used to represent a bit. I will only use 2 types, so it can be 0 or 1. The top pair will represent on, and the bottom pair will represent off. If I wanted, I can make a bit be 3-way with this 3rd pair, but I find it easier to use binary. The last important part is the way to redirect these bits, so I can control where it gets sent. In this pair specifically, it avoids blue particles, so I can use that to make it turn where I need. Alright, this is the XOR gate I have created in this sim. It uses the structures I have shown to make this. Right now it's paused. This pair represents one input being on. This pair represents another input being on. In a real system, these pairs would have to be redirected here, instead of me manually putting them here. Let's unpause it and see what we get. This pair being outputted means it's off, so both inputs being on gives an output of off. Alright, I have made the bottom input off and kept the top input on. Let's see the result. It gives a on output, so only one input being on makes the output on. Alright, now both inputs are off. Let's see the output. It is off. Finally, let's see the other side of one input, on. This is the on output. I then use those particles to redirect it to the consistent output location. Well, that is the XOR gate. Hope you enjoyed. I will try to make a NAND gate next. If I am able to make a NAND gate, a lot of things become possible, like a calculator. Or even a full CPU, all of this, just because of some simple rules. Well, I will continue updating with more videos. Hope this was interesting. Peace out.